Hey, good evening, afternoon, or good morning, depending where you are at. So today I want to talk about um, doing the warm up to help you build a muscle. I'm still thinking about the, the headline of this podcast slash video, but yeah, um, the warm up helps you build lean muscle. And there's many ways the warm up does this. All right. So first, the warm up is not something you just want to do. It's a fundamental. It is a fundamental not only in building muscle, but in every sport. When you're in boxing, you go and do some jumping jack, no, not jumping jack, some jump rope, and you run around the mats. Same with baseball. You go and run around the field, right? You do some stretches and stuff like that, so you don't get injured. And weightlifting is a little different, but yeah, you don't run around. Now, for weightlifting, to build muscle, to use the machines, the cable machines or dumbbells, what you do is you warm up the muscle by lifting some light weight, 20 to 30 reps, right? And each set that you go on to, you add more weight, but you keep the same reps, 20 reps, 30 reps, right? Make sure that you're challenging yourself, but not too much. You want to have enough enough control over the weight where it's not too heavy, so that you can hit the 20 to 30 reps. All right. So it's a balance between lightweight and control, and it has to be very light so that you can get up to 30. Because if it's really heavy, you can't get 30. If weight is really, 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 really heavy, you could only go up to 4, 5, 6, 8 reps. Okay. So now, that's how you do it. And so when you're warming up, what this tells your brain is that you're about to lift heavy weight. So it starts preparing the body. It starts getting all of the muscle fibers activated so that you get prepared, right? Your muscles literally get hot. They start getting hot. Because if you're not warming up properly, they're not getting hot. They're not warming up. So make sure that you're feeling a burning sensation in the muscle as you're doing your reps, as you're going on to 1, 2, and 3 reps. That's typically the amount you should be doing. 3 reps from 3 sets of 20 to 30 reps. Lightweight, semi-challenging, not too much, so that you can control and really concentrate on the muscle. And you're doing very high reps. So your muscles really, really get hot. Okay. Now, here is what we call the muscle-mind connection. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my live. How are you doing? Thank you for your support, for being on. So I'm talking about the warm-up and why it's important in building muscle. Okay. And now, as you warm up, you should be getting that warm, hot sensation. It goes from warm to hot. Now, when it's hot and your muscle feels a little tight, little tightness, now it's hot and tight. Like the muscle feels firm. That is what muscle builders call the muscle-mind connection. Muscle-mind connection. So you start really burning up the muscle. It starts getting really, really, really hot. And now, if it's pumped, it's tight, right? It's so freaking tight. Like, what's a good thing? Like, you feel like your muscle's gonna pop out of your skin. That's the muscle-mind connection, and you can get it in the first exercise, in the very first exercise, all right? But you got to do low weight, 20 to 30 reps. For the legs, I recommend 30 to 50 reps. A lot of people don't do this because, I think people just have big egos, honestly, or they don't know this fundamental. This is a fundamental, right? Like say we look at a farm. When you're farming, what's a fundamental? weeds, taking out the weeds. It's not something you like optional. You have to do that. You have to do that. Or like, let's make it more clear. Like, say when you're getting to a farm, I'm not a farmer, but I would presume that you clear out the land first, right? You flatten out the land. Take out all junk and stuff like that. That's what you're doing with the warm up. You're preparing the muscle before you do anything else, right? You're warming it up. You're clearing the land, okay? And it prepares it for the most important, the other, not most important, but the other important things that are coming in, which is the planting and later the harvest. For you, it's going to be tearing the muscle, and then later on eating, so that you build the muscle, okay? So fundamentals, okay? And now, people call this muscle mind connection, like they say it's better than sex. People say it's better than sex. It feels so freaking damn good. Once you get that feeling, once you get to that level of like your deep muscle mind connection, and you can really just get a good pump by just not even lifting any heavy weight, you really hit a new level. You definitely hit a new level. And I want you to get it right off the bat. So if you're following me, I want you to get it right off the bat. Because too often I see a lot of influencers say, "This was my chest workout, 3x10 chest flies, 3x12 bench press, 3x8 dips, 3x8 I don't know, incline press," right? Something like that. But that's all they're giving you is just the numbers and like the exercises. There's actually a different process that's going on. These fundamentals, the warm up, the tearing of the muscle, the progressive overload, in other words. Then you want to saturate the muscle and really keep tension on the muscle so you tear even more muscle fibers. Then you want to go home and eat enough protein, more than 30 grams in that meal. Minimum 30 grams. I recommend 50. All right? So that you recover. Now you want to go home, do your work, do what you got to do, go to your job, go work, your business. If you're a business owner, most likely if you're following me, you're probably a business owner or entrepreneur. And you let the muscles grow. You feed yourself well, track your macros, make sure you're eating enough protein, because if you're not tracking, you don't know what you're taking in, okay? Even though sometimes I kind of feel like this, but I track at the end of the day, and I make sure that I have enough protein, okay? But it's better to do it throughout the day. Sometimes on my good days, I track throughout the day. I eat something and I track it, or before I eat, I track it, I write it down, and yeah, that way I know how much protein is going inside of me, how much calories are inside of me. So yeah, that's fundamental. You really want to do that, all right? Make sure how much you're eating. Those are 3 general fundamentals, okay? The warm up, then the tearing of the muscle, then the saturation, then you want to go home and build the muscle by eating enough, okay? And then resting, okay? So yeah, I want to talk about the warm-up. That's why it's so important. So next time you think about the warm-up, think about it as a fundamental. Think about it as a preparation to your land so that you can build those muscles, you can grow those muscles, okay? And then reap the rewards. So you warm up, so you prepare for the heavier weight that's going to be coming in your next exercise, and the next challenging weights that are going to saturate your muscles. Hope this makes sense, right? If you know, I have 4 pillars to lifting properly, which are the warm up, the form, tearing of the muscle, or progressive overload, and controlling the movement and the rhythm. This is what I mean by saturation. Control the movement and the rhythm in the last final exercises. It really just pumped the muscle. Lift heavy, focus on the muscle, really pump the muscle, and it's going to get really tight, really full. It should have been already full from the beginning, but it's going to get to a whole different level at the end, and that's when you're going to feel amazing, okay? The results will come, okay? That's why the warm-up principle is important. I hope this really helps you. Hope you apply this. Start with the exercise 3x30 minimum. Legs 3x50 or 30 if you want. But yeah, the point is to activate the muscle, warm up the muscle, tell your brain you're about to warm up, and start feeling that fiery, hot sensation. Start getting that pump in the beginning and get the muscle mind connection, and then get results as you finish out your workout with that heavy weight, okay, and challenging weight. All right, apply these steps. Hope they help. If you're interested in getting to know or learning and applying everything I know, I just created an online program called the Muscle Program. If you want to get in, you learn my 4 pillars to building muscle, which includes workouts, nutrition, mindset, and supplements. Okay, you get all that information and the application. Okay, I believe in you. Click the link below. I'm gonna put it right here, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hope you apply this. Apply it, and I hope it helps. Okay, I know it'll help if you apply. So apply it. Bye.